Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Good morning and welcome. I think the preliminary agenda items have already been covered, have they? So let's move straight away into the question and answer session. And you're most welcome, all the guests who would like to ask a question or two. I'm available and I welcome you.
Assalamu alaikum. I want to know whether Mr. Ghulam Ahmad, founder of the Ahmadiyya Jamaat, showed any miracles during his lifetime as compared to Jesus Christ. Thank you.
His similarity to Jesus Christ, is that what you're asking about?
Yes, any miracles he has done during his lifetime.
Miracle?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Thank you.
Now the issue of miracles is to be first determined first. What really is meant by the miracles which are known to have been shown by Jesus Christ. We in Ahmadiyya community believe that religious miracles are like parables. They should be understood in essence and should not be taken literally. In the recent times, more and more Christian scholars are getting inclined to this view. And they also have begun to interpret certain miracles which were taken literally by the Christian world erstwhile. Now, a very good example of this can be quoted from the time of the life of Hazrat Masih Maud alayhi salam, which will be directly related to the question asked. What was the miracle shown by him during his lifetime? Once, when there was a debate between him and a Christian father or priest, or he held a high office in Christian, what they say, I don't remember exactly the title, but he was a priest of a high place in Christianity, well known over India, and his name was Abdullah Azam. There was a debate between him and Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad of Qadian regarding the relative merits of Islam and Christianity. At the end of the debate, suddenly he, along with his fellow workers and administrators who were organizing this debate, suddenly announced that there is the last item yet to come. And with that, the curtain was raised from quite a few lepers, people who were congenitally blind, people with very severe incurable skin diseases, and so on and so forth. And they said, debate is debate, but here is a real test in real life. Here are the people whom we know Jesus Christ used to cure. And as such, we present these incurably ill people to the claimant that Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, he says that he is in spirit Jesus reborn, though not in reality. But if it's true in his claim that he has any likeness to Jesus Christ, then he must be able to cure all these patients before our eyes. Everybody was stunned except Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad. He was not perturbed in the least. He said, thank you for providing all this opportunity to me, but first it will be your faith that will be tested, then my turn would come. He pointed out that Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, had also declared that if you have an iota of faith in me, then all the miracles which I perform can also be performed by you who follow me and who believe in me. So instead of my gathering all these unfortunate people, you have done the task for me. first prove to me that there is a single person among you who calls themselves Christians, that they do believe in Jesus Christ and His miracles. So cure them. If you have an iota of faith, then it will be my turn to prove that I am similar to Jesus Christ. And not only they were totally astounded at this fit reply, but they were in a big hurry to remove and hustle away the people they had themselves gathered. So that is what I want to point out to you. Your question reminded me of something which actually happened in the lifetime of Hazrat Masih Maud alayhi salam. But he, in reality, did not believe in that understanding of miracles which are commonly and popularly accepted in the Christian world. He said, the prophets of Allah, the dear ones of Allah, come to revive the spiritually dead and not the materially dead. They come to cure congenitally ill people who have been ill for generations, in fact. And no earthly cure could cure them of their deadly diseases, that is spiritual diseases. So a man from God appears and he cures them. That is what he said was the nature of miracles of Jesus Christ, but also he went forward to interpret some of them differently. He said there are two miracles particularly which attract our attention because they could also be interpreted as prophecies. One of them is Jesus walking on the lake, and the other is he's making birds out of clay and making them fly as if they were birds. The first part, he said, would be fulfilled in the Christian world, being given the mastery over seas, and their spread in the world and their rise to power as a whole, as a Christian world, would be very deeply related, in fact inseparably related to their naval power. This prophecy of Hazrat Masih Maud alayhi salam was made before there was any real demonstration of naval power. But things had started. But to prove that what he had interpreted was under divine guidance, not from his own personal thinking, he was also revealed something which was to prove, revealed by God I mean, which was to prove that his interpretation was divinely guided. He received an ilham, that is a revelation, Kishtiyan chalti hain taho kushtiyan. And he saw many other such visions and received many similar revelations which spoke of a world war, which would spare no part of the world. And terrible things would happen, which had not been known by man previously. So this verse said, we see ships everywhere on the surface of the sea with the purpose of waging wars. So that meant that the war which was imminent, not in his lifetime, but which followed in 1914, was predicted in these words,